Yo, people, welcome back to the show. Listen, you're wondering what's going on here. You haven't seen the dynamic. Well, not even the dynamic duo because Anita's here. Do you know what I'm saying? I was worried, but she was stuck in that taxi. And now she's here with us. I'm telling you, the Queen's Speech show is back. Well, it's not even back. It's just starting. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only just getting started. But my goodness, you lot have been pandering for me in the comments like, yo, bring it back. Where's everybody gone? Where's Anita? Where's Dami? I was like, fam, just relax. It's coming. It's coming. And now we're finally here. Let me introduce the casting crew. You know what I'm saying? Dami, talk to me. How you doing, bro?
Hey, listen. What are you telling me? Listen, it's been a hot minute, fam. You understand? I see you lot busting Matisse's comments asking where I am. Well, hi. Hi. I'm here. You can stop disturbing my poor friend. You understand? Oh, long day.
And now we got the gold mic with the crown on top. Do you know what I mean? In the corner there. Anita's right alongside it. Talk to me. How you doing? How you feeling?
It's actually so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. It is actually gorgeous. And the background and everything. Is that a flag in the background?
Yeah. Alex went mad on the British flag. I don't know if we're keeping that. We'll roll it for this one. But yeah, I'm not sure about this country. Yeah. It's a good point. Okay, so that's what we're rolling with next week. Yeah, it's official.
But we'll change it each week.
No, you're not changing it. Once the Nigerian flag's on there, it's a wrap.
I'm thinking, like, as much as I like staying in London because of soft life and stuff, this ain't my country, baby. But anyway, I have missed you. Missed y'all.
Oh, I missed you guys, man. My goodness. Anita, when was the last time we all three of us spoke on the same show? It must have been on Twitch, and it must have been a long time ago, man.
I feel like
we had a blockbuster
race
on Twitch.
Weekend.
Yeah, I think so.
It was a race weekend from last season.
Oh,
so,
shit.
A long time ago. Oh. Yeah, last season.
Yeah, because this season just started. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know when you say last season, it feels like the football season, and then it becomes a little bit mad. But no, it is last season, the race season. Oh, my goodness.
Speaking of which, thank God that this season's ended. Thank God.
Listen, it's the ultimate review show. Everybody's always been like, "Oh, review the Chelsea games." Ain't nobody really trying to review the Chelsea games this last part of the season. I'm kind of glad that we haven't had to do that because it would have been depressing. No one could have whipped out the torch. Do you know what I mean? No one would have been able to enjoy themselves. It would have just been pure depression.
Hey, can you imagine if we had to sit and review that 4-1 against Brentford?
Nope. Listen. Let me tell you something, yeah. You know, we can only bring so much energy to the table. Can you imagine, fam? You know, we're banging out draws like it was free samples at Croydon Market. No. Ain't nobody got no time for that.
Nope.
Oh, Lord.
That game, the Arsenal home game as well. Oh, my goodness.
You know what I was doing for that home game? I traveled to Italy, yeah. And I was in Rome. I'm telling you, 5-star hotel. My hotel was banging and everything. I rushed back, from 5-star. I rushed back from the Vatican, I'm like, oh no, I've got to make sure I'm okay. I took a shower and everything, took off my makeup, got into bed, put on the TV and everything. I see Malang Sarr starting. I turned off my TV, I put my makeup back on. I went downstairs to the bar. You think I watched that match? The team scoreline was coming in. I was like,
The team that was put out for that game. The team that was put out for that game was horrific. It was horrendous, disgraceful, despicable. Yeah, disgusting.
You know them ones where on the tier list always like, let you cook. That wasn't cooking. No. That was a Tesco mildew that's expired. Now we don't run that again. You know what I'm saying? You don't consume such edible. Stop it, man. Oh, Lord of mercy.
Oh, but listen, do you know what we should review yesterday? Because I feel like everybody's happy with the result. Do you know what I mean? 100%. We didn't.
Madrid.
Ala Madrid to the world and back.
Hala Ancelotti. Hala Eden Hazard. Hala Benzema. Hala Camavinga. Hala Vinicius. Hala France. Hala everything. Run it back. 100%.
Because you know what, after the pain Liverpool caused us in back-to-back cup finals on penalties, I went to one of them. Yeah, I went to one of them. Anita, did you go to one of those games? I didn't go to both of them.
I went to both.
Both.
I went twice.
Shocky, eh?
I went to the first one and I learned my lesson, darling. I was like, nope, I'm not going. Okay, that's it. I went to the first one. I had a similar vibe for the second, and I still thought we'd lose. But I was like, it probably will go down to the wire. I said, not today. Okay, I'm going studio, popcorn, drinks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what you were doing a little bit with the live score at times as well. I seen you. Yeah, we see you. So I was like, not today. So I didn't go. And yeah, now I've obviously carried that pain, anger, and anguish to the Champions League final. And do you know what? I think Real Madrid, they got like a likable team. Karim Benzema's there. Eden shaking your bum cheeks. Hazard is there. You got Camavinga who keeps coming on and causing problems. Look, here comes Dami with the zoom in now, the camera and whatnot.
No, I wasn't going to zoom, but I was like, yo, that was a wild name, innit? But carry
Why did you mute himself?
I've muted myself out of madness. This boy, I'm telling you, fam. I thought you was going to start. You know when I don't even know how you do it, but you start zooming in with the Mac and the camera. Yeah, that.
Oh, God.
I want to do it. I need to know how you do it.
No, Anita's muted as well.
Did I mute myself?
Now you're good.
Oh,
This is tripping. You tripping.
Oh, no, sorry. There you go.
You tripping.
But let's talk about that game, though. Let's talk about that game. Courtois, I know he was a snake, but I'm not going to lie. All is forgiven, I think, because that was an all-timer. You know when they talk about Ramos against Atletico Madrid, they talk about Ronaldo in the Champions League, talk about Bale against Liverpool. That was a ridiculous performance. I think he made like 9 saves. Like he was on crud. He was on his demon vibe. Like nothing was going past him. Salah was trying to bend him. I don't think Salah had his greatest, even though he had a lot of shots. I think he kind of stuffed
like 6 shots or something.
One of them massive deflection, and then he gets down to the right. His probably best save was off Salah's right foot, tight angle, still managed to get close quarters. He was on smoke. And Dami and Anita, we got 20 mil. Yeah? Excellent.
Yeah. Did you see him hold the Champions League trophy? When Eden Hazard was holding it, I said, yeah, you shut your stuff, baby. He didn't do jack shit this entire season, but he got that Champions League trophy. That's my boy.
You understand? He has the medal. Like, we can't really complain. Actually, I'm sorry, I apologize for this segue, but can we please take like 5 minutes to drag Camila Cabello? What was that tweet she put out? Because I don't know what she was trying to do it up the Champions League final like it's half time. Matisse, did you not see her tweet?
I didn't see the tweet. No, I don't follow her.
They dragging her so badly she had to delete the tweet, honestly.
What did she say?
Did you not see this tweet? Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. She was on about how the performance was. I found the screenshot. She came on Twitter.com to say playing back a performance, and I can't believe people were singing their team's anthem so loud during our performance. Like my team and I worked tirelessly for us to bring
no, my darling, no. Hey, darling, shut up.
I'm confused.
This girl, she really tried it. Everybody so she's trying to say that people shouldn't have been singing while she was singing, right? Singing bruh. This is a football match, and this game was delayed by 30 minutes. Do you know how restless I was getting in my chair for the watch along? I was like, I just wanted to watch the game. I was like, I don't care about this opening ceremony. This is not the Olympics in Stratford. Pack your shit up and keep it moving. Take your blue carpet, take your mics, take your dancers, and take it to the O2 and keep it pushing, my darling. Yeah?
So she was sad that people were singing their team's chants over her.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Who is
she?
Camila. She's from
Camila. What? Is she a big star? Like, I actually don't know who she is.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, you're getting
really honestly.
Yeah.
I thought she was... I can't lie. I thought Anita was trying to give her corns.
No.
You don't know her, seriously. Come on. You don't know her.
Does she have a song that I might have like heard or something? But you know me. I'm pure Afrobeats at the moment. I'm Afrobeats.
Wait, but you don't know Camila Cabello at all. You don't.
Camila Cabello. I think she dated Shawn Mendes, isn't it?
Who is she?
Yo, just search her. Just search her.
You know the pic that did Havana. Da na 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 na. Yeah.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm Afrobeats. The only thing I search for is Afrobeats and Beyonce. That's the only thing I listen to nowadays.
I love the way in life you can have 62 million Instagram followers and then someone still don't know who the hell you are.
It happens.
Just goes to show clout will not be king.
Clout can never be king. Clout can't be king.
Oh man, honestly. But yeah, Courtois was unbelievable. Man of the match by far.
By a mile.
Yeah, I mean,
why did he say that people in England don't respect him or don't rate him? Like, I'm just looking at him.
He's died for respect. You know when someone wants your respect so badly, but you won't give it to them? That's Courtois. You understand? Because he can't tell me he doesn't care. Because he's still thinking about you just pattern the ACL, okay? Well, man of the match performance and all-time performance.
And we're rent-free in your head.
Fans. Fam, we are rent-free. People are going to come and tell me, oh, no. Shut up. He's tweeting about us, even though we have nothing to do with the match. Come on now.
Honestly, he didn't even... It honestly baffled me when I was listening to it after the game. I was thinking, you've just won Europe's biggest prize. You're thinking about the English fans. You're thinking about Chelsea fans. Baby, I'm not being funny. When you were at Chelsea, we were telling everyone that you were the best goalkeeper in the world. We were telling the whole world. It's not our fault that you left and everyone forgot about you. That's literally what's happened. You left, everyone in England forgot about you. It doesn't mean that you're any less of a player. He was phenomenal on the night. You should have focused on that. Honestly.
Yeah, it's true. Took a bit of shine away from his own
man.
moment, you know what I'm saying? And also, I'm pretty sure he won the Golden Glove in the Premier League. I'm pretty sure he won 2 Premier League titles, one of them Mourinho, one of Conte. So I think he won 2 Premier League titles in 3 years, was it? Or maybe 4, I'm not sure. No, I think it was 3
years.
No, because I think
2017.
Yeah, but I think he did it in 3 years. So he had a great period of time.
Yeah, he did.
Because did he not? No, maybe it was 4 years. Did he leave after Conte's first season in the league title?
After Conte's second season.
And then Mourinho, who's only there for the title winning season, because the year before we played Atletico Madrid and Diego Costa and Courtois was there in the 13-14 semi-final defeat. So 3 titles, 2 titles, in 3 years.
In 3 years.
So
no one's doubting him. He's a great goalkeeper. Boy, it's an obsession at this point. He needs to relax with that. Because even when he played Chelsea, talking about how he wanted to play Chelsea in the home, blah 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 blah. I'm thinking, babe, we're not thinking about you. We're not. We're worried about Karim Benzema. We weren't thinking about you.
100%.
Ridiculous.
Had a bit of main character syndrome, but it happens.
Right. We weren't thinking about the goalie. No one really cares about the goalie. God.
I'm not going to lie. Listen, I think it was 4 years, actually, because Mourinho had a shocking second year and then Conte and then shocking, so probably 4 years. But also, the goal, Trent was sleeping, or was it Van Dijk? One of them was they hit the snooze alarm. They didn't wake up. And listen, I don't like to be this guy, but if that was James, because you know, in this country, I feel like there's an agenda against us, and we want to put Reece James into the hat in terms of he's up there with Trent. Like, I really do genuinely believe that. And then it always gets shut down. And then when you look at the GA this season, and they're the same, but Reece has played like 9 less games or something. But
he's played 1,000 less minutes.
And the crossing volume of Trent is much higher than Reece, so he attempts a lot more crosses, therefore he gets more assists. But I don't want to get into it. Politics.
You know what? I still back Trent. I
back him.
I still back Trent, yeah.
I back Trent.
One more season of Reece James being fully fit, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble. But I don't blame him for the goal, though. I feel like who was it? Who's their right back? Carvajal? Was it Carvajal? He should have got closed down. And Van Dijk was sleeping. He should have got closed down. Trent was just left there. Everyone knows Trent is a defensive liability. Everyone knows this.
He was brilliant against us, though, in the final. He had the defensive performance of his life against us. Pulisic, last-ditch defending, tackles, slight tackles. I said, who is this? Why are you playing like this now? Why have you chosen today?
I'm back again with my genders, Van Dijk hype. Best player in the world hype. Best defender in the world hype.
Not
This
gonna
man
lie.
The
Not
best
a
defender
single
ever. Better
tackle
than
yesterday.
JT. Better
Not
than.
a single
Dami,
tackle
Matisse,
yesterday.
you
Not
guys
one.
need to chill before John Terry comes
No,
here and starts talking again. Or...
Hey, should we put out our top 5 defenders? Because
Nah, I'm not on it. I'm not on it.
Did you see the beef?
Oh,
Did you see the beef on Twitter?
that was unnecessary.
I was
That
up
was
at
actually
midnight.
unnecessary.
I was
That
up
was
at midnight.
unnecessary. That was so unnecessary. I can't lie, that was unnecessary.
I don't.
Two
I'm
grown
guessing-
men,
Yeah.
big 40s. They're in their 40s, fam. These men are in their 40s. And they're arguing about who. Oh, Jesus. That was nah.
You didn't make my top 5. I made your top 5.
Bro.
I came onto the tier. It was
Guy,
absolute carnage, violence, guys. Anita, did you see it in lifetime or did you see it in the
I
the
saw it
morning
in
after?
lifetime, and I was even there refreshing John Terry's page to see what he's gonna say. Yeah.
Okay, so
And then I
as
saw it as it was going on. Then I refreshed Rio Ferdinand's page, see if he will respond. He wasn't responding. I went back to John Terry's page, and he's now atting strangers, saying innocent till proven guilty type shit. I'm thinking, so the racism doesn't bother you. It's just
so yeah, I want to get into this conversation. As 3 respectable black human beings, huh? I was alive. I was woke at the time it was going down, and everybody was like, "Oh, you know, who started it?" So I'm like, "Okay, Rio's added him. John Terry's coming 15 minutes later with the comeback, but it was kind of, you know, a little bit more tamer." But he didn't address the last part of the tweet, and then I see Chelsea fans flocking to JT. Flocking, trying to plug tweets underneath, yeah? You know who I'm talking about, Dami, which each account, a certain big account. Flocking underneath, plugging tweets,
big account myself.
deleting tweets, trying to get more, we are going to protect you, JT. I said, huh? And then I seen Culture Cams, big up Culture, yeah? A new show with Rio, whatnot. Both of them have done questionable, big problematic things in their life, yeah? I think we all saw the quote tweets. I saw the back and forth. I'm not going to get into it, but I saw everybody picking their sides and whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? None of them are saints. But I saw a certain Carlton Cole with a message on stoppage time. I said, you see that video?
Yep. That video really got resurfaced very quickly. Very, very quickly. And it's just priorities, mate.
But in the court of law, Anita.
Which
but you see in the court of law, you haven't seen the video.
What video?
So
What video?
was basically saying that he doesn't know why John Terry did it, and he asked John Terry, like, why did you say call Anton Ferdinand what he called Anton Ferdinand? I don't want to get this show cancelled. What he called him, right?
The first one.
Yeah, like, get
episode 1. Be careful.
And apparently John Terry responded saying, I don't know, mate. I don't know what's going through my mind or something like that. So it's clearly that he knew that he said what he said. So he is guilty of being racist.
Chelsea fans, it's a sticky situation for a lot of them because Captain Lee, the legend, my heart aches for you, and my pain, you know, in my chest. So by court of law, we want to pretend like Anton is lying. We're calling him a liar now. But then when Rudiger was getting abused in the Tottenham game and it didn't go through, are we going to call Rudiger a liar?
Yeah, they will.
It's not making sense. So,
but you know what's so funny, right? A lot of these Chelsea fans online, they are okay with all of the rumors and the allegedly abuse and whatever, right? But I'd speak to like people involved in Chelsea, and I won't say names or nothing, but I'll speak to people involved, and they'd say you have to separate the player from the person at times because that's just what it is. Because it's clear the evidence is there. A lot of people have, you know, witnessed other things outside of that as well. And it's just like, maybe it's just the online fan base that sees this. Because if I talk to people outside, they'd say you have to separate the player from the man. Like, the player is an absolutely phenomenal player. John Terry, top 5 centre-backs without question. He's even rivaling Rio Ferdinand for that top spot, if I'm being honest with you.
For me, he's the best. He's the best.
Yeah.
But obviously, when Rio is picking his top 5, he's not going to put him at the top, innit? He said, you're lucky to even put him in the top 5 because there's beef there. And understandably so. Yeah.
And it's just like, if you learn to separate the person from the player, you'll live a much easier life. Because I don't necessarily call John Terry one of my legends purely because I'm a black woman. Like, I don't condone what happened. But at the same time, I will say for Chelsea, he has been one of the best players to ever rock that shirt. Just separate the two.
Exactly. And it's just easier if you don't get too, obviously it's football, you get emotionally attached, but it's easier if you don't get too clinged on to, you know, when it comes down to player personality and what they do in their personal life, because this is the same thing we did with Lampard, separate the player from the manager, obviously to a way lesser extent, of course, because that's just player from manager. But again, it's just better to compartmentalize these things and put them in different boxes, because otherwise if you try and mesh them and you fall in love with John Terry the person, now you're condoning his actions in his personal life or what he does, you know, on the pitch, and it's a very sticky situation. So it's just easier to just separate. I feel like a lot of Chelsea fans probably can't do that. They struggle to do that, but for me it's easy to do. It's very easy to do. Do you know what I'm saying? I try and do it with everything. Just, you don't know them, you know, and I see people running.
And they don't know you.
They don't know you. Like, you're running.
It's true. Because the thing is, a lot of people tell me that they've been in ground like 30, 40 years and they've chatted to them a couple of times. That's fair enough. Matisse, I'm not surprised. But then again, we've
got our own private chat as well. Don't think we're just talking to you.
But then again, yeah, exactly. I'm just like, separate the player. It's just like people always say, whenever you have idolized someone, don't just idolize the whole individual. You take out the elements within them, and that's what you idolize. You idolize John Terry's work rate, you idolize what he did as a footballer, and then you can leave the rest. Honest to God, do you know what I'm saying? You can absolutely leave the rest. You don't have to pray just because you've taken one element of his life and you appreciate. You don't have to appreciate the whole person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man was point blank racist about it. So the fact that Chelsea fans are coming up is the hypocrisy. But hey, let's not get into another race conversation. We've had this so many times over the last few days and weeks and months and years, and the turnout is always the same. Matisse, was it not last week? Not last week, sorry, about a couple months ago, we were arguing about the same conversation. You understand? And it's come back, and people are backing Terry saying he's not racist. Next thing, it's mad. It's mad.
Listen, it's uncomfortable conversations. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is at the end of the day. And it's the same with Luis Suarez with Liverpool. You just separate the player, unbelievable footballer, but at the same time, you understand what happened there with Ever, and you keep it stepping as well with him. So that's just how you got to do it. But yeah, man, what was you guys back to the reviewing? What was you guys doing on the last day of the season? Because obviously we were not the main character whatsoever. Like the Chelsea Watford game could not be less important. Like, there was nothing on the line, no position, no nothing. Ross Barkley got the winner in the last minute. Imagine Ross Barkley gets the last goal in the Roman era. It's mad. And now we're talking about title race, final day, Leeds. Because I was in DR Sports, so I had a Leeds fan next to me, I had a Tottenham fan next to me, an Arsenal fan next to me, a Liverpool fan, and I was trying to host this. And everybody's losing their minds. And it was carnage. But it was one of the best final days of the season I've ever experienced. Like everything, even the West Ham and United beef for the Europa League, everything was on the line. Everything.
West Ham fumbled, man. They fumbled big time. I don't. Maybe it was David Moyes' plan. Like maybe he thought, okay, Europa League's a bit too big for us. Let's go for the conference, you know. But I really wanted to see, you know, Conference League Varane, Conference League Ronaldo. That's what I really wanted to see. But it's as well. I'll settle for Europa League Varane.
You're bad.
That's how really messed them. They messed it up.
Ronaldo, fam. Can you imagine Ronaldo somewhere in Iran? Do you see?
I swear to you, Ronaldo probably would not play a single match. Like he probably would not play a single match. I really wanted to see it, but it is what it is. I'm Tottenham getting that top 4 spot as well. It was kind of bittersweet. At the same time, I really hate Tottenham, but at the same time, Arsenal did us 30. So that was sweet revenge, because Arsenal fans were telling me this entire year, since January, they were telling me, make sure you keep that 3rd spot secured.
We're coming for 3rd.
We're coming.
Warning, we're coming.
1 point behind you. We're 1 point behind now. They're bloody mad.
I was just looking at the whole situation going like, hey, listen, like, these Arsenal lot. My thing was like, apart from the noise they made, apart from that noise, I was not going, in my head, I was like, after all the dragging I've done, across multiple platforms when I was active, Arteta cannot, I repeat, cannot make the Champions League this season. Because if he did, I was finished. I was finished. At Chelsea's, my God is a good God. You're not allowed it. No.
They beat us. They beat us on the run as well. Like, that would have been peak. If they had eclipsed us, that would have been peak. I don't think I'll be sitting here right now. I would not be sitting here. But at the same time, I feel for the Arsenal players, though. I feel for people like Saka, Martinelli, and Emil Smith Rowe. I thought they had a really decent season. They deserve to go to the Champions League, and get battered there.
I feel you, but then again, my thing is like whenever the dragon comes, it's like a lot of fan bases. Like if people have likable individuals, and Arsenal actually has quite a lot of likable players, but their fan base is jarring. Do you know what I mean? They are jarring. Like they're always talking about them being the younger. Tottenham had a younger average this season. Come on, chat to them now.
Really?
Yes.
Average age? No way.
Had a lower average age than Arsenal Football Club this season, but you won't hear it because the propaganda isn't being spread. Check that. Fact check me. So the fact that you've got people making all sorts of noise all over, and then you got Arsenal fans patting. We're going to qualify for the Champions League. You lot are finished. Roman Abramovich finished. Ukraine finished. 3 finished. Everything finished. And I'm just like,
we haven't even spoke about sanctions or nothing. Where have we been?
Where have we been?
Where have we been?
First of all, I want to make it very clear. Before I pivot, because I was going to use the Arsenal thing to pivot, but now Anita has reminded me something. I don't have any contacts anymore, and I'm not happy about it.
Anita,
we need to have conversations.
No. Matisse, this. No, Matisse. Hold on. Anita, so you look in the. You see, the thing is, like, people in the audience, sorry, we can't really disclose this information directly, but you will catch our emotions as the text is flowing through the chat. You understand? So, Anita,
we have lost our Nike Connect. We have lost free. How are we going to games for free now, Anita? How are we getting our free shirts? How next season? What are we doing here? I'm in pain. I want to go back to the box next year with the champagne. What's happening? What are we doing?
I cannot disclose anything at this moment in time. Okay. But I can say it shall be well for next season.
Wait! Come on.
I can't stand you guys.
Come on. Yes. Come on.
I actually can't stand you guys. You guys are annoying, man.
I'm so relieved. You don't understand. I was living the good life last season, you know. I'm telling you, drinking, you know, free shirts coming to my door, lovely new kits. I said goodbye to my connects, my contacts. I said, I'm going to miss you all dearly. I wasn't really fucking with the logo at the start of the season. Now I will rep it.
Boy. Start of the season.
When I seen that logo go on there. Do you know what I wonder though? I would love a bit of Tesla maybe, because that would look nice. Elon Musk is he's on Twitter already.
See, this is why, I kind of low-key wanted Jim Ratcliffe, because the sponsorship would have been sweet. We would have had Mercedes on the shirt, Ineos on the arm. You know, it would have been. Can you imagine?
Mercedes? Why? Who? What?
He's a 1/3 owner, or he's invested in Mercedes F1. Oh, people! This is what the media didn't want you to see. He's invested in Mercedes F1. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton could have been one of our ambassadors. Yeah, and he's the richest man in the UK, in fact. I just thought...
He came too late, though. No, but seriously, though, he came way too late. Like, he disrespected the whole process. That's like, you throw a house party now, and somebody comes, obviously, you never come to a house party at the time it says, but within an hour or something, maybe an hour and a half. That's like coming in at 12. And imagine now you're hosting the house party. You've gone through the procedures. You've gone through pre-drinks. Do you know what I mean? You've got everybody lined up. you've got the single cups, the couple cups, everybody's mingling, having good times, music's playing, DJ, and then you're just in your head, you're thinking, okay, things are getting out of control, you know, drinks have been spilled. Now I've got to clean this up in the morning. Mummy comes back to the yard around 3 p.m. It's a quick turnover time, you know, it's like pit stop when you're trying to get the tires on and off. There's not a lot of time. So we have to do things quickly. And then somebody arrives at like, say, 1 o'clock when you're just winding down. Why are you here? You're late. This is not lateness is greatness. You are late, period.
But money.
But Todd,
Mercedes,
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm excited about Todd. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm excited about Todd as well. I'm excited about him. But can you imagine Mercedes saying, I'm gonna get any Chelsea fan who enters this competition free tickets to go to Chelsea and free tickets to Silverstone? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Imagine.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen Lewis Hamilton and Serena Williams try to jump on.
Yeah, the St. Martin Bolton.
Yeah.
I
think they just tried to increase their portfolio. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Not gonna lie, I was thinking wrong party, because St. Martin was not getting anywhere near. So we're not getting anywhere near this club.
Yeah, it's true.
Wrong party.
But I think now tomorrow that's officially going to be done. The club put out a statement.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it's all done. Todd Boehly's in. Hopefully we start recruiting smarter. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into all of our transfer problems and whatnot and who we want. No. We'll leave that for another episode.
For that. Yay!
But the reason...
Rice, Yves Bissouma, who's going to come to Chelsea next?
Find out in tomorrow's episode.
I have no words. I'm gonna mute the word transfer for this thing on YouTube. I can't lie.
Next time, I'm gonna lie to you. If Neymar gets confirmed, we are doing an emergency stream.
Emergency. It is an emergency.
I will knee slide for everybody. I love him so much. I love
the player. It's
looking at that?
He's a throwback. It's not going to happen. Let me make it very clear. We could not financially get this to be feasible. We would go bankrupt. Listen, I feel like we like to play with liquidation too much. Maybe because the liquidator song slaps. We're like, no, listen. We play too much as a fan base. One minute we're going into administration, then we get saved. Now the owner's here. We beat the deadline. Now we want to go back into administration again. Like, let's just. If he's gonna come in with this data analytical recruitment strategy, the last thing he should be doing then in all that is going for Neymar. You know what I'm saying? But the shirts would sell. The shirts would be selling.
You think Pulisic is selling? Neymar will sell.
Yeah.
Ridiculously.
But the way I was actually about to transition, because we were talking about Arsenal and laughing at them, and Dami was like, thank God they didn't make it. Now that they haven't made it, guess who has? Our former manager Conte. And who did he just take? Perišić. And I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe. We don't know if that's confirmed.
The here we go.
But the here we go has been official with the picture.
Yeah, there's been bare here we goes. Maybe.
What?
Anita is.
You don't want to give up the goose chase.
Maybe.
Oh, is this a William 2.0? Yeah.
No, but maybe.
I think it's a different situation.
That shit's not fair, man. Like, we actually need a left back. You guys can be fine with Emerson, you know. You know what I'm saying?
And
the thing is, right? Where we have an advantage is my man's 32, innit? So can my man really keep up with the Premier League at this moment in time as a fullback? We'll find out next season.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was licking my lips over that transfer because I was thinking to myself, he's experienced, he's reliable, fitness-wise, player of the year, Inter, man of the match in the Coppa Italia, can play wing back on left and right.
Yeah,
and we don't need a young person. We need some experience to come into the back line because we're losing so much experience. And he cooked Trent against Liverpool in Inter Milan. He cooked him. Like, he's a good player for 1 year to take us to the next year, and then maybe we go back in for some Livermento or whatever. It would have been nice.
I agree, but I just feel like it's one of them ones where we might look back on it and be like, he might bang at Tottenham, and we're all going to be like, shit, we should have gotten him instead. But I feel like, Conte tax is very powerful in it. So like, I feel like this, when Conte goes for signings like that, like the way he sort of transformed them, like Tuchel can't do what Conte did with Moses. You understand? So I feel like it's a very different dynamic. You get me? Like this isn't a Tuchel sort of official kind of signing in my
Yeah, I get you. I feel
like this is more of a Conte thing, and Conte knows how to squeeze the juice out of any lemon. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. So Perišić might be valid for like 2 or 3 seasons, and then remember, Conte is going to squeeze that one performance out of him or one season out of him, leave Tottenham, and then they're going to have a player that is a bit older on a fat contract and they can't really get rid of. So I'm not really sure I would have really wanted him that per se. I mean, I know Ivan Perišić is...
His wages actually aren't too bad. His wages are actually
not too bad, but you don't want them on the books. Now look at Drinkwater. He just had to do big up Instagram posts and whatnot, seeing that he's cutting. You understand? So like, it's still a lot of money anyway. So I feel like Perišić would have come in on little money, but then again, remember we're trying to reorganize the wage structure. How much would they have wanted him to be on compared to what Liverpool are doing? There's so many things that go into it. So I think I'm not too upset about it. Do you know what I mean?
I am. I'm not going to lie to you. I am upset. I'm not going to lie.
I feel like we're good. We're good. It's not that big of a deal for me. I feel like we'll be fine. Who else are we look? I think he would have filled that left wing back position anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like, obviously Emerson isn't the greatest option, but him coming back is massive. And Ben Chilwell being able to play, like, even though it was like 1 minute, but even being able to come on the pitch is a big, massive step. So obviously recovery for Chilwell this summer. Let's see how it goes in September. Is it September we're back? August. Yeah.
August, yeah.
I don't think we'll give up in the transfer window, but I just don't see who else is feasible to get.
So Kostic is available at Frankfurt. He's got a year left. He got to the Europa League final there with Frankfurt. You got Sosa we're looking at from Stuttgart. Look at you. Listen, it cannot be Marcos Alonso, okay? It cannot be. Look how blurry you've gone now. You've gone.
I want to fade away.
No, these are good players in here, but it can't be Marcos. You know, I'm getting a lot of stick on Twitter because I'm very vocal in my how much I would like Marcos to leave, and people are saying me, oh, have some respect, he's a great left wing back, he's just not a great left back, and we should haggle with Barcelona. Dami, Anita, you know what I heard? They said to me, I said to them, we should move him on as cheap, as quickly as possible, no matter the price, whatever. And they was like, no, we have to maximize. I said, he's got a year left. He's got a year left. The only team that won him is Barcelona. We have Alonso, Emerson, Kennedy, Baba Rahman. I don't know if he's still here. So we need to clear these guys to bring someone in. And if you take too long,
you know what this is?
All of our targets will be gone, and we'll be in the same situation. Oh, we didn't clear the squad quick enough because now we can't bring in players because we didn't clear them quick enough.
This is the equivalent of having a tumor in your chest here. And then when you find the doctor that can actually remove it, you say, no, let's find one in Turkey that's cheaper. You understand? Kind of find the best things and whatnot. Fam, if you find someone that can do the thing, get it back and keep this thing. Fam, we've been trying to get rid of this guy for years. And then I don't know who's in charge of Barcelona. To think that Barcelona are about to have a backline of Alonso, Azpilicueta, Christian.
Chelsea's backline.
I don't know who's doing it there, but please, thank you. Honestly, I can sit you down for dinner at Greg's. We can have a good time.
Greg's.
You know what I mean? We can have a very good time.
Can you have dinner at Greg's?
Yeah, we'll have dinner at Greg's.
They close before 6.
They definitely do. I've gone in there I've gone in there for a cheeky sausage roll, and it's closed.
I'll get them a little, them chicken pies. We can eat them with forks, and it's fine. Don't worry about that. That's not important. My point is, thank you so much. People should be grateful to whoever is doing this, and then people are complaining. Well, why Chelsea fans don't deserve good things? Some of them do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been rooting for Christensen's departure for a very long time. You guys know. I've been rooting for him to get the fuck out for a very, very, very long time. So once I heard that he's not signing a new contract at the end of last year, I was praising God. I don't know why people were so adamant that let Rudiger go, keep Christensen. There are 100 million Christensens out there. Honestly, actually, there's only one Antonio Rudiger, and that's why everyone's now crying that, oh my God, Antonio Rudiger's actually going, oh. But just last year, you guys wanted to get rid of him. Make up your minds. Make up your mind. Do you know what I thought was a real dickhead thing? Yeah, excuse my language.
Go for
Christian
it.
not playing in the FA Cup final because of whatever reason. I thought that was a dickhead thing. I thought Timo Werner not playing was a dickhead thing. And people say I'm really harsh, but I grew up in an era where if a player has half a lung, he still wants to play in the final. You know, that's the era that I grew up in. Hearing that, I was watching Timo Werner. He was on my side. I was watching him warm up. How the fuck did he pull a hamstring?
Trevor was playing with stitches.
Fam, do you get what was? If you really want to play,
you know when Cahill and Terry used to play with the goggles, like Torres headbands.
Fernando Torres was not even. He wasn't even liked too tough at the time.
We don't even need to go far. 40-year-old Ibrahimovic is playing football for 6 months. ACL. And you're there doing up. Oh my nail is ingrown. My nail is ingrown, so I can't really sit down, man. You're pissing me off. What? I can't lie, ingrown nails are painful. But then again, like they are painful. But you understand? It's
I wasn't expecting that example from you.
Ingrown nail.
I can't lie.
When I read that story, though, I was shocked.
I saw ingrown nails. I'm begging you, name of Jesus Christ.
When I heard that, though, I was shocked. How can you play without an ACL,
fam? Because you're hungry. When you're hungry for that,
he's a lion.
We need more lions because at least I know, Mason Mount would never pull that. Reece James would never pull that. You know, like these kind of players that would never done that. But the ones that we needed, like Christensen, don't get me wrong, like Trevor Chalobah, he put in a shift, but obviously Christensen would have probably been the first choice to go and play on that right hand side, right? Timo Werner, that match was crying for him. It was crying for him, but no. And then the fact that we had to play Ruben Loftus-Cheek as 9, Christ. I had to watch Ruben Loftus-Cheek play at 9. Oh, that was the worst piece of football I've ever seen.
Antonio Conte era.
The worst piece of football I've seen in my life. That was worse than the Antonio Conte game. Worse. I could not. But he was lagging on the pitch. You know when you're playing FIFA and it's lagging. He was lagging. I could not believe my eyes.
He was lagging.
He was lagging. He was actually lagging. I couldn't believe. Yeah. Like he will get the ball. No, you man. I'm telling you, yes. That's what was happening. I'm telling you, he was lagging. He was, and the thing is, you could just see it all over him. He did not want to play in that position. So he will get a through ball, Once that through ball has already hit the final third, that's when he starts running. I'm thinking, no. Sorry, I really do love Ruben Loft. I love him so much, but respectfully, Thomas, that should never happen again. Never, ever again. And then my man just took him off after anyway to bring on Barkley. On my life, I was sitting in the stands, I put my glasses on. I saw Barkley putting on the shirt. I've never felt
Ross the boss.
I shouted, oh my God, it's Barkley, Me and Daniel looked at each other like this, like, and then people around us, we all just sat down. We were just like, okay, no problem. It's done. We thought it was Timo.
No.
Anyway.
No.
What a game.
And then like I said, to lose it on penalties again, it's just I don't even know what to say, man. Mason's record at Wembley it's not for him. That stadium is not for him. Penalties for him is not for him at all. It's nuts. It's absolutely sad. It is.
It's so sad because I could see that Mason was so tired. Like you could just tell. And if Mason is 100%, he's in the first 5 penalties. When I saw that he wasn't in the first 5, I'm thinking, okay, maybe he doesn't want to take one. There's a reason why, because he wouldn't shy away from a penalty, innit? The fact that he missed. I wasn't even surprised. His run up, everything. I was just like, yeah, he's not scoring, man.
Yeah.
But Mendy saved one. Yay.
Yay. It's the little things we cling to. You know what I'm saying? Mendy had a save, lovely stuff. But man, when that final whistle blew, it takes me days to get over those things because I rate every trophy. And even when I was speaking on the Big Six about this with the Conference League, and people want to like kind of, yes, it's not glamorous. Yes, it's not great to watch, you know, at times. I watched both the final of the Conference and the Europa League this season. They weren't great in comparison to the Champions League, which obviously just has a lot more. There's a lot more on at stake. Yeah, so qualities on the pitch. But all of them were low scoring. And I think the last couple of Champions Leagues have all been 1-0s, 1-0. Same Europa League, you know, again, low scoring, goes to penalties. Conference League, same thing. So it's getting very tight in these finals. And it seems to be very nerve-wracking. And they don't want to give too much. They don't want to play too much of their card for another team. They don't want to show too much. It's like chess and it's like poker. But yeah, when I always try to remind Chelsea fans, we weren't always a team that like, and I wasn't even alive for it, but we were not always a team that win shit constantly. Do you know what I'm saying? Even before Roman, we were picking up our cups and whatnot, but we didn't used to win things all the time. So every single trophy we go into, I want us to win it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's a Carabao Cup, FA Cup, I don't give a shit. I want us to win everything because it's there to be won at the end of the day, and it adds to the tally. And then when Arsenal fans one day can't chat to us because we have more trophies than them, I'm waiting for that day. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Arsenal fans just still can't chat. I'm so sorry. We've got 4 European trophies. You have none. That is embarrassing. That is actually, and I'll even say 5 if we add the Super League. Super Cup, sorry. Super Cup, you mean? Thank God, not the Super League. Yeah, not the Super League. But if we had the Super Cup, then that's 5 European trophies that we've got that you guys have failed to get any. That's ridiculous. That's why I keep saying, like, no matter what, 4 European trophies against your 15 charity community shields. I would rather have my 4 European trophies, and any Arsenal fans will take that. So take away the community shields. Yeah, please scrap those, as we keep saying. We're sitting very behind them, like 1 or 2. We're right behind them. We are right behind them, and it's mad because we could have been ahead of them if we had fumbled the bag. Well, I wouldn't even say fumbled the bag, because the more I reflect on it, I say to myself, do you know what? We don't have a divine right to win anything this season. And it's nuts that when you look back on it, if we had picked up those 2 cups, everybody would have been like, what a season. We were incredible. Like, we picked up 4 trophies out of a possible 6 or whatever it was. Mate. It's the same with Liverpool, how they're feeling a little bit right now. They were last week, it was quadruple talk. Coutinho scores 2-0. They're 35 or 40 minutes away from just 1 more goal and a quadruple potentially. And now they've ended the season with 2 domestic cups. Do you know what I'm saying? Football, it's a rough sport, man. Please, before we even go, Man City, Kevin De Bruyne, etc., all of you and cool, never try that shit again. My heart was pounding for a good hour before Man City scored. Don't try that shit again. Don't do it again, please. I couldn't believe it. And then who was Liverpool playing? Wolves. They got 1-1 there. And both screens up. Both screens. Bro. And then Salah came on. And I'm thinking, yeah. These people need to do something quickly. Man City need to wake the fuck up, man. When I saw Gundogan come on, I thought, okay, he's going to do something. Him getting that brace, I will feel just for that. He's my player of the season. Just for that brace. I can't believe it. They should never put me through that again. Listen, it's a madness. It's a madness. I had 2 screens going. I don't know. Dami, where were you for this?
You lot know I was writing dissertation. Fam, I had it on
How many words before we close out? How are you happy with what you submitted to your professor?
See.
Yo, listen, if you fail, I know you're going back to Lagos. I know.
No.
I'm coming to London, Matisse. I'm gonna see you. Yeah, we're gonna do this, that, zone 1. Change.
The this route.
You'll be back in Lagos.
The this route is fine. It's fine. Now, Matisse.
Fine.
if I drag you, you're finished. Don't try me. That's what dragging each other out, you know. But now what I wrote was calm, innit? It was calm. It's just I'm just not sure if I'll get a first in it. That's really what that is. So yeah.
Fair enough. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a dropout, so hey.
I was going there, but I didn't go there. I was going to go there, but I didn't go there, so I will leave you alone, you know.
Oh no, you could have gone there, but we are wrapping up soon because obviously the Grand Prix.
When did you drop out?
He dropped out to do YouTube and filming on the internet. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Do you know what? follow your dreams.
Listen, do you know what? Yeah,
follow your dreams.
I want to tell this story, but I'm gonna save it for next time. If we do this next week or whenever you guys can do it, we'll save it for next time. I'm gonna go more down a story kind of show, and I'm gonna tell a couple iconic stories that I've got already out. Like if you guys are willing to tango with me, you can tell some stories too. But I got about 3 proper stories that I'm gonna tell next show. Because this is not always going to be football. So for people, obviously, I kind of butchered the intro because it's the first time I'm introing the show. But this is not always going to be football. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about ourselves a little bit, get more personable with you guys as well. So we're not boring ourselves with the mundane. You know what I mean? Here we go, revelations that we're waiting for, constant transfers over the summer. But do you know what I'm saying? I got a few stories to tell for sure. This is a vibes show. This is like our weekly catch up as us 3. We just want to just conversate and talk again. Hopefully everybody's not working as crazy as they were over the season. I feel like work maybe calms down a little bit for us. Maybe, I don't know. You? Yeah, calm down. Yeah,
I'm saying hallelujah. Yeah, drastically. We can talk after the recording now. Let's talk after the recording.
The Grand Prix starts in 15 minutes. Come on.
All right, well, to the people, the only way I'm doing this back to back, and I don't know if Anita is on the same boat, is if you lot do at least 750 likes. That's it.
Bloody hell, I don't know if we have the facilities for that.
Yeah, we do. We just came back. It's not just me, it's me and Anita. Come on, you do what you're talking about. A few hundred likes. What's that? Come on. Produce the thing, 750 likes.
Well, guys, you guys are the ones with 100K of followers, so tell your followers.
Yeah. What are you telling me? Be 100K on Twitter.com.
Twitter.com.
I'm not there yet. Listen, only one of us got a tick.
How do you do that thing when you remove yourself?
Listen, people. We're going to wrap this up. The Queen's speech show. You know what I'm saying? I love the name. I love the crowd on the mic. It looks beautiful. Do you know what I mean? And it's needed because we was always shouting Queen's speech constantly. And it seemed to like now catch on and everybody else in the comments started to say it as well.
Wait. Sadio Mane has decided to leave Liverpool this summer. Fabrizio Romano has just reported.
Hey!
These niggas in trouble.
I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as I'm celebrating, we ain't. You want me to be that guy? We're not competing for the title next season, guys.
Yeah, no. We know. Yeah. Let's celebrate the little.
I just want to be real. I just want to be real for a second. You know, we ain't competing for shit. You know what I'm saying? Title wise, go for the cups again. And really, we more looking at Tottenham, in my opinion. But hey, we'll leave that for next year. Yeah. Guys, make sure you follow Dami and Anita on the socials. You know what I'm saying? The ats are there. You can see them on the screen. And yeah, we back. You know what I'm saying? It's good to get this show out, man, because the people have been crying out for it, and I've missed it. So it was great. So enjoyable vibes as always. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the next one. So until next time, people, we'll see you in a bit. Peace.